So let's start off by clicking the green Create a Graphic button. Let's get rid of this template section and rename our project so we can find it easily later. Any kind of name will do. There we go, 2024. Next up, we're going to go over to the media section on the left hand side. Give that a click. Go to photos, and in here I'm just going to search for sky, clouds, and also if I put in the extra keyword of vertical, it will actually give me sort of ones that match my project canvas here. And all of these look pretty good, but this one with the sunset looks, just on the right here, just looks good to me. It gives a bit of interest, bit of detail. Now, I could use the Set as Page Background button, but actually I want to get rid of the sea and also the tiny little sun in there as well. So I'm stretching it out using the corners to get it exactly where I want it. Next up, I'll go back over to the photos and just look for some poppies. I'm looking for just tall ones here again, something really simple, that's great. I don't want that detail on the bottom, so I'm just going to spin it and then just drag that so that detail at the bottom just comes off the bottom of the canvas. That's perfect. And then click the dog to remove the background. That's perfect. Look at that. Now that tall poppy, I want that roughly kind of in the center of the page, but we'll play around with that later. Here I'm going to look for World War I soldier. This one, oh, this is great. You know, the two of them carrying each other. That's perfect. Click on it, move it into position. I'll move it down here and just resize it as well. And again, remove the background. Yeah, perfectly got rid of that tree, which is great. I'll stick it in there. And then also I'm looking for a World War I plane, I think. Just let me move that poppy away from those soldiers. Go back to media again, World War I plane. Now, oh, right, so we can't find anything for that. Tried airplane, couldn't find anything for that. So what I'll do is I'll just put biplane in there. Now, this won't be specifically a World War I plane, but it's roughly what I'm looking for. This is the first time that actually sort of air warfare was part of a war, and that one is fine. That looks quite traditional, and it's going to be using it from far away, so it won't really see the detail. So let's remove the background on it. That's perfect. Stick it right there in the corner. Now that I've done all of those, I'm going to start playing around with blending mode. So here I've selected blend screen, which will mean you give all the light ones. Blend multiply, that'll bring all the dark ones out. And I think I'll do it for all of these, just so it has that kind of see-through. It's different from opacity, and I'm using a kind of combination of them both here. Multiply in terms of the blend, and then a little bit of reduction in opacity so you can see through, because I'm just trying to create this kind of dreamlike effect. And then also I'm putting an effect, a color effect on all of these, so it kind of matches that kind of reddish sky as well, which is quite cool. So I've done that on both the soldier and the plane. Next up, I've put my text in. Now you can search for any kind of font in here. The recommended fonts are a great place to find something which looks better than what it gives you immediately. Yes, that one looks good to me. I like it. But I am going to put it into a circle. I want to have it in a circle around that top poppy. There we go. I'm going to try and put that in the center of the page. That is absolutely perfect. And then maybe I will just adjust the poppy ever so slightly. Maybe even make it bigger. Yeah, I think so. Make it bigger and then bring it back into the center of that ring of text there. Now for the text itself, I like that, but it's dark text on a dark background, so I will put a little white outline on there and increase the outline thickness using that little slider. And then I want to keep consistency of formatting, so I'm going to select the text again, go to the three dots, press duplicate, drag that down. Now I'm going to put this as dynamic text layout. I don't want this to be in a circle, and then just type Remembrance Day 2025. 2024 even. Reposition this by using the little corners there to get it onto two lines. Pop it in the corner and resize again, just so it comes in between the poppy and the soldiers. And then what I'm going to do is go over to my outline, and because this is a bit smaller, we'll need to bring the outline up so you can see it, and it just helps it stand off the page. Now that that's done, we're going to go to download at the top. Give that a click, and then choose the format you need and click download. That will go straight onto your computer and will ask you where do you want it to go. And next up you can click share and create a link, and that will give you a link which you can copy and share with whoever you like.